Hey friends, thanks so much for visiting me today. So I have another tag video to share with you today. I saw this beauty scenario tag done by Sissy, I believe is her name, of Beauty for Free to You, I believe is her channel. I will link her video below so you guys can check her out because she is just so cute. I love her accent. She's so fun. And in this tag that she did, she just made it so hilarious. Her personality is just so adorable, so I thought it'd be fun to do this tag as well. And let's be honest, I did my makeup today and I thought it looked fabulous and I just needed to record. So here we go. The beauty scenario tag. The first question is, you have to get rid of all your foundations and you could only keep one high-end and one drugstore. Which do you keep? This isn't too hard for high-end because I have never tried any high-end foundations. And actually for the longest time, I never even wore foundation. I think it wasn't until, it was maybe only within the past 5 years, I'd say, that I started wearing foundation. I only ever used to wear concealer and powder. And so I think I only really got into wearing foundations, I think, when we moved to California. And I don't even know why. I don't know why I started. But anyway, so I don't really have any foundations that are high-end. I really don't have that much high-end makeup in general. So I think one of my very favorite from the drugstore would probably be the L'Oreal BB cream. They're like skin perfecting magic, I can't remember what it's called. I actually just ran out of it, and so that's one of my very favorites. It starts out white and then it kind of turns the color that it needs to blend in and perfect your skin, and it's one of my very, very favorites. So that's what I would pick. So yeah. Number 2, you go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick in her teeth. Do you approach the subject or ignore it completely? I hope I don't have any lipstick in my teeth. I actually, oh my goodness. I'm so awkward about those kinds of things. I usually am the type of person who will tell somebody if there's something like on their face, like if they're eating and get like food on their face or in their hair or something, or you know, lipstick on their teeth. And but I'm also kind of awkward about it because if someone's talking to me and they're talking, I kind of will like look at it and like contemplate, do I interrupt them and tell them, or do I wait till they're done? But then if I wait, I'm like, did I wait too long and now it's embarrassing if I say? So I kind of in my head have this battle of like, do I say something, do I not say something? When do I say something, and is it too long now to say something? But I know for me, I think I'd rather have someone just say, so I'm not walking around all day with something on my face or lipstick on my teeth or whatever. So I would probably say something, though it would probably be really awkward because I'm very awkward in telling people that kind of stuff. But I usually, I think I would hopefully try to make it into kind of like a, not a joke, but kind of like make it not mean. Or, I don't know, I feel like for some reason that would be mean to tell somebody, but it'd kind of be mean not to tell somebody, right? So, I don't know, I would hope, and especially for an interview, because you want to make a good impression, so would that be something that would offend somebody, or would it not? I guess you just have to base it on what you think would be best in the moment. But I think I would probably tell somebody because I think that's always best to just tell them, so not walking around with something wrong with them the rest of the day and then feel like an idiot, you know, because no one likes to feel like that. Number 3, you're not feeling yourself and need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? Speaking of lipsticks, if you like mine, if you like this look at all today, I did this spring-inspired look, and the details will be on my blog. And I'll go ahead and leave the link to the blog post with this makeup look in the description bar below for you to check out if you're interested. But this is my Beauty Addiction products. Anyways, I actually only really got into wearing lipstick recently as well because I've always been afraid of what was in question number 2 about having lipstick on my teeth. I just, or like getting it all over. I'm afraid like when I'm not looking at myself that I'm somehow going to smear it. And actually when I eat, if I'm wearing lipstick, because my lips are so big, I always end up getting like a little spot right here where my lip comes down and touches my chin, and gets lipstick there, like always. It's awful. So anyways, I'm kind of new to lipsticks, but I would have to say right now I absolutely love wearing red lipstick. It is so terrifying, at the same time it's so flattering. I just think it looks good on everybody. So probably if I need to pick me up, I would stick some red lipstick on and feel glamorous, I guess. So number 4, you go back in time for a day to your teenage years. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? Oh, gosh, I think I just didn't know what I was doing when I was really younger and I tried to wear makeup. I remember there was a time where like, you know, brown lipstick was in, and I think I talked about this before in a video. I would absolutely smack that black brown lipstick out of my hand and say nope, because I don't think it's flattering, but for some reason it was really cool and so I thought I was cool. But no, it looked awful. Yeah, no, I don't know how I would do my makeup because, you know, when you're younger you don't really need that much. But yeah, I would at least say no to the brown lipstick. So number 5, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length pixie cut or pixie lot haircut, but they hear wrong, give you a pixie cut. Do you A, smile, say thank you, leave and call your mom hysterical? B, cry in the chair and things get awkward? Or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund? This would be kind of awkward because the person I go to do my hair is someone that I know. She's a friend. We go to church together. And I think I'd be pretty honest. I would say, but you know what? I think this question is kind of weird. Like, wouldn't you notice them cutting your hair like that short, like, and go, "Ah, what are you doing?" For me, I've been growing my hair out, so I always say when I want to trim, because you know when you say a trim to your hairdresser, no matter who it is, they always cut a lot more than a trim. At least that's what I feel like. So I always say, I'm growing my hair out, so don't cut too much, please. I'm really trying to grow my hair out. So I always really make it a point to say that up front, like, please don't cut it too short. I'm trying to grow it out still, even though it's already really long. But anyways, I probably would say something not mean, but I'm also the person who doesn't really care that much about my hair. I know that sounds odd. It's not like I want short hair. Obviously, I really like long hair. But the thing is about hair is it grows back. You could do anything to your hair. It'll grow back and it's just fine. So I probably wouldn't cry. Maybe I would. I don't know. I think at a point in my life there would have been a time when I cried, like when I had really long hair and I decided I wanted to get it cut. The whole time I wanted to cut it short. The whole time I was in the seat, I had my eyes closed. I could not open my eyes. I was so afraid. But I actually really loved how it looked. And I might be upset, I think, but it would be kind of cool because it would force me to get out of my comfort zone with hair. And I don't think I could pull off really short hair, but I've always wondered, you know, how I would look with short hair. So I don't think I'd be too upset. I would be a little bit upset. I know my husband would probably be freaking out because he loves my long hair and he loves my hair long. That's what he prefers. But yeah, I don't know. I would probably be like, that's not what I wanted, but I don't think I would make a huge deal about it. I feel like I answered that way too long. Anyways, number 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. Which do-it-all palette do you pack in your makeup bag? I think every time I go out of town on any kind of trip, I always grab my Naked Basics palette and then some type of glitter from My Beauty Addiction. And that's just because I feel like it's not like a do-it-all palette. It doesn't have like everything, like it's a basics palette. It only has mattes and neutral colors. But when I'm out of town, I usually don't spend as much time on my makeup as I do when I'm home because I have a lot more time. And when I'm out of town, I want to have something that I'm going to be able to do really quickly but still look good and look classy. And so that's typically the palette that I always grab. even though, like I said, it's basic and really easy. But then if I want to do something a little bit more glamorous, I'll have the glitter or something to add over it. So that's the palette that I would typically grab. Either that one or my Nude palette from the Balm, because it has slightly more colors to choose from, and I could create a lot more variety from that. So those are like the two palettes that I usually grab. So your house, number 7, your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone is safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. What is the product you really hope is safe? It's kind of creepy that someone's only raiding my beauty stash, and I would know who it was. But actually, I don't think I would worry too much. I mean, if everything else was safe, I think I would be just fine. I might be really frustrated because we've actually had people break into our house before and get into things, and it is really frustrating because you trust people, and yeah, I won't go into that, but anyways, it is frustrating when you find out your stuff has been gone through and all that, so I would probably be a little bit upset. But would I like worry about what makeup was taken? No, because like I said before, I don't really have that much high-end products. Not much of my makeup is stuff that I've spent like a ton of money on, you know, so I don't think I'd be, everything I have is everything I have is replaceable, and so I wouldn't be too worried about my makeup. Number 8, and this is the last question. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Do you A, just pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same thing to theirs? So I don't have many friends that I would, I don't think I would share makeup with. I mean, I have my sisters who I would share makeup with, but I wouldn't let them, like, well, not necessarily not let them borrow it, but I've just given makeup to my sisters, and we all have our own, given makeup to my friends. So what would I do? I would just say something like, I'm the type of person, especially with my sisters, people I'm really close to, if they mess up something of mine, I will be like, hey, you messed this up, and kind of get all ghetto on them. My sisters know, they could tell you. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I would even really let someone borrow. I'd most likely just give it to them, or yeah, I would say something. So I'd be like, hey, why did you mess this up? This isn't how it was when I gave it to you. So anyways, that is all for beauty scenarios. What would you guys do? Do this tag and share your what you would do in these beauty scenarios, or leave a comment below and let me know what you would do, or leave any kind of comment. Just let me know I'm not alone. Just kidding. Okay, I will talk to you guys later.